All right, let's get into it. Hey, polished people, what's going on? It's your girl, the Polished Lady. And before I continue to introduce my lovely guest or have her introduce herself, I would really appreciate it if you guys go hit that red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and stay tuned with the latest going on over here on the Polished Lady Show. So without further ado, I would like to welcome pageant royalty, Miss Gloria Combs Turner. I don't know if you hyphenate or not, but welcome to the show. Please introduce yourself and let the polished people know who you are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gloria Combs, and I am the reigning American Beauties Plus Elite 2019.
So excited to speak with you once again because what's been happening in the pageant industry? We haven't talked since 2020. I think we talked in the pandemic, and hopefully there's something new going on.
Yes, so much has happened. Getting adjusted to this new lifestyle change has been it's been trying. However, I've had a lot of opportunity in spite of the pandemic. When I was crowned, I actually was a part of a historic moment where all of the major pageant brands had an African-American woman representing, with Miss Universe, Miss America, and Miss USA. And so it was awesome to be a part of that reign. And although I haven't crowned my successor yet, I am still reigning. So right now, I am the longest reigning American Beauties Plus Elite queen. But that will shortly come to an end here in March when I go to beautiful Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Yes. Atlanta is beautiful, and congratulations on sharing that accomplishment. I know that is huge. I mean, but you are a woman of many accolades, so I know you're excited to crown your successor as well.
We've also made waves through my platform, Alert. It's an acronym that signifies adult learners educated, restored, and transformed. And my mission is to connect as many non-traditional students to resources that make their educational opportunity more accessible. And we do that through volunteerism and mentorship. And this December, we just got approved through the National Calendar Days for Adult Education Day. And that has been a 2-year in the making process, but we now have a day to celebrate non-traditional students, because so many people think that, well, they've already had their opportunity. They don't need a second chance. It's just more money. But the sacrifices that go into either being a caregiver for a loved one, no one just wakes up wanting to be a high school dropout. And so I want to be that voice to represent that underserviced population. And getting that day named was a huge accomplishment for me.
That is super dope. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. So can you tell us about how the pageant industry has changed or adapted since the pandemic, and what are you most thankful for?
Wow, parents' opportunities have been a little more challenging because I had a fantastic reign planned, but God had other plans. And so getting very creative is something that I pride myself on trying to do. Looking to see what national days are, how to celebrate them. Just really trying to get the most out of my reign by spreading awareness to my platform, reaching out to my sister queens and seeing how I can support them, putting on numerous projects. One in particular is Women Go Back to Work, and that is a work program. Yes, where I'm trying to get women the essential things that they need to get ready to go back to work. But I had a lot of things planned that I really wanted to do that were canceled due to the pandemic. But in spite of that, I didn't sit idle. I worked and worked and worked, almost making an appearance every day. So I think that it's really important to still represent the brand, the American Beauties brand, Royal Productions brand, because this is a job. A lot of people think that beauty pageants are just about looking cute and wearing glamorous dresses. But when you sign up and you win that crown, you are signing up for a job, and it's a job for an entire year. But in my case, it's been just a little bit over a year, but I definitely take it very seriously, and try to make the most of it that I can in spite of all of what's going on.
All right. And also, I just wanted to say to you guys who are watching this video that if you haven't seen our previous interview, I encourage you to go hear Gloria's story because it's most impactful and inspiring. Now, back to you. I heard and I understand that you just received a prestigious award. Could you tell us more about that?
Yes. So my son started a organization called Helping Homeless Hoosiers when he was about 8 years old. And I really wanted to invest in supporting him. And for the last 4 years, we have been dedicated to supporting homeless Hoosiers throughout Indiana with various funds, drives. A lot of the initiative and the funding came directly out of our pockets. We have donated socks and clothing and food. And so with all that work and all those hours put into it, he was nominated by the board for the Gold Presidential Volunteer Service Award, and I was nominated for the Lifetime Presidential Volunteer Service Award. And both of us received our awards. And a little backstory to that award: you have to accumulate 4,000 hours of verifiable community service hours. And for those of you who don't know who I am a non-traditional full-time student. I'm a mom, I work, and it's not always easy, but volunteering is something that I am very passionate about. I feel like it's important to give back and be a steward of your community. And to be recognized with that award is indescribable. I'm really still in shock about receiving it. And I don't know. I'm really amazed at the work that we've been able to do and the impact that we've been able to have. Because when I was growing up, I didn't think about volunteering. And while he still has a passion to give, I want to be able to invest in that so he feels like very supported and wants to continue to do it. So I'm very proud to be a recipient of that award.
Well, congratulations to you too. You guys are a powerful mom-son duo. And that, I mean, just your light in general, it shines because you're always looking to give to the next person, and it's not just about you, and it's not about. I promise you, if you guys know Gloria, you know that she has a heart of gold. She doesn't just think about, oh, it's my eyelashes, okay. Like, I've never heard her, make a complaint, anything of small things. Those are such minor things, and where she's like covering major impactful things. So I applaud you again.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely, because if not for Gloria, I wouldn't have won the award either. That got recognized by the mayor. So, and I mean, like, without that opportunity, like, who would have known? Like, oh, me, forgot. So back talking about, I've seen you also been able to secure some brand ambassador opportunities. Can you talk to us about those and how we could support you in that measure?
God has really been moving in my life, and be careful what you pray for because God will give you all the desires of your heart. So be ready when he's ready to move. And because a large part of my life, I didn't feel like I was living for me. And so I am doing now things that I never would have done 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. And so doors are beginning to open. And one thing that I love to do is support small businesses, small minority businesses, especially African-American women. And so I invested in tallyyourbeautiful.com. She has been instrumental in my pageant journey, someone who's really coached me through a lot of my own insecurities when it comes to pageantry. And when she started her own makeup line, I said, oh, I got to buy some stuff. And so when I received my package and I tried the lipstick on, I said, honey, this is cute. It's a really good product. It lasts all day. So I started to post pictures because I just wanted people to know there's this great product out. It's inexpensive. And she reached out to me wanting to do a collaboration on being an ambassador for her company. And I can't be more proud of her. I'm very happy to support her. I'm actually wearing one of her lip shades today. This is one of her red mattes, and you can shop with her at www.tallyyourbeautiful.com. And she also has lashes as well. So I've been blessed beyond measure, um, getting sponsorships and people to really invest in my mission to help non-traditional students. And so through pageantry, one thing I really want people to know is that you can brand yourself through this opportunity. And one project I'm working on is branding beyond the crown. Utilize pageantry as a stepping stone to do what you've always wanted to do. I have a lot of things in the work coming very, very soon. I'll be making announcements about, but it's allowed me to stop just existing and start living my life. I have not done this much living in a long time. And I have pageantry to owe to all that because it's really helped me build my self-esteem and my confidence. And now I feel like there's just nothing I can't do. If I work hard enough at it, I definitely think there's much more to accomplish. It's a lot more work to do, but I'm very, very blessed.
Yes, amen. You better speak that. Wow, just not existing, but living. That is like the full mission statement of our lives for real. Like once you're getting comfortable with who you are and what you have to offer, like that is so powerful. I can't even describe how I'm feeling. I'm getting chills from listening to you say that. Because that is so, I hear so many people, who are afraid to do what you do, just live for you. And living for you
Yes.
does not mean that you're being selfish and you can't provide for your family and all the rest of that things, because I am a mom and I understand working and being so many other things, holding so many other titles for other people that we forget to hold
Mhm.
it for ourselves.
Absolutely.
So, next question. Do you have any upcoming events coming up that you would like to share, or just something to look out for on your platform?
Yeah, so one other thing that came out of pageantry was taking a leap of faith and starting an online boutique called Glow's Glam Closet. What started out as just cleaning out my own closet led to being a beauty enthusiast, supporting plus size fashion. And so I have really used that opportunity to offer low cost clothes to women who sometimes struggle finding things at a reasonable price. Um, I also plan on showcasing some day to night looks on a budget and working with another platform beyond the crown, beyond exceeding the crown, where I'm going to showcase some looks on how you can really accessorize with what you have, how you can reconstruct old jewelry to get a new look. Because I'm all about being fabulous on a budget, because you don't have to spend a lot of money to look really, really good. And so I want to share that with other people. And I think if we just keep all that knowledge to ourselves, we don't evolve. We support our communities, we help our people, we help individuals with the information that we know, then they pass that down and it's like a domino effect. And so anything that I learn, whether it's creating a wonderful backdrop like what I have right now on a budget, or just getting the word out on places where you can get things inexpensively, is what I'm all about, because someone helped me, so I just want to help other people as well.
Absolutely. I love that. And we appreciate you. I can't wait to see that. And let me know if you need help with reels. I am going to be like teaching people how to do like reels or Instagram, TikToks, or it's the same thing, just on Instagram. But let me know if you need help with that. And I have a little guide or something I use as a template to push your further, encouraging. Is there anything last minute things that you would like to add? Because this has been great. I appreciate your time and just investing in your story and sharing.
I would. I always try to put a plug in there for myself as well as other businesses. I appreciate you for this opportunity. I think that you are a necessary asset to the community, continue to keep pushing on and doing what you do so well. I also want to say that today is the last day if you want to join us in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia, to represent the Royal Productions family. Whether you are wanting to participate in our American Beauties Plus pageant system or American Beauties National. And the biggest difference between the two is if you are a size 14 and up, you would be American Beauties Plus, and then size 12 on down would be American Beauties National. So there is still time. If you have never participated in a pageant, but you want to be a part of a sisterhood, this is a perfect pageant to start with. I absolutely love my Royal Productions family. And if you have questions, you can reach out to me and I can guide you into the right place. Also, Glow's Glam Closet will be having a grand opening April 14th, where we will launch the online boutique website. I am really excited about that. There was a few delays due to COVID, but I'm definitely ready to get it started and get it going. I also graduate in May with a bachelor's degree in social work with a concentration on families and adults. I am really excited. I'm a first generation graduate, and I really want to use my story. For a long time, I was ashamed about my story, but now you never know who you're going to reach. You never know who you're going to touch. And I was a non-traditional student that didn't get my high school diploma until I was 26 years old. And now I'll be getting my bachelor's degree. And so many more doors will be able to open due to education and access to opportunity. And so if you are a non-traditional student and you want to go back to school to get your high school diploma tuition free, you can go to www.excelcenter.org and find more information on how to do that.
And she's a bomb, y'all. She just got all the resources. She got you covered in beauty. She got you covered in clothes. She got you covered in education. So yeah, I appreciate you so much. And thank you so much for being on the show. You guys, I will be putting all of Gloria's information in the description section so you can go read or click any of those links so that you will be more well informed.